How to adapt the 1-3-6 system to different blackjack rules. Are you curious about how to adjust the 1-3-6 system to fit various blackjack rules? This betting strategy is all about managing your bankroll and maximizing your wins. Let's break down how to make it work 4 different game variations. First, let's clarify the basics of the 1-3-6 system. You start by defining a betting unit size. This is typically about 1/6 of what you are comfortable losing in a single hand. The sequence goes like this. You bet 1 unit, then increase to 3 units after your first win, 2 units after your second win, and finally 6 units after your third win. If you lose at any point, you reset back to 1 unit. Now, when adapting this system, the first thing to consider is the unit size. Different blackjack variants come with different house edges. For example, if the dealer hits on soft 17, or if there are fewer decks in play, the house edge may increase. In such cases, it's wise to reduce your unit size to protect your bankroll. If the rules are more favorable, you can afford to increase your unit size a bit. Next, let's talk about payout changes. Some blackjack games pay 6-5 on blackjack instead of the standard 3-2. This can significantly lower your expected value. Since the 1-3-6 system relies on winning streaks, you should be more conservative with your bets in these situations. You might even want to shorten your progression to avoid larger losses. Another important factor is the rules around doubling down and splitting. If the game restricts these options, it limits your ability to increase your expected value. In such cases, you might consider lowering the maximum bet in your sequence or pausing your progression when doubling or splitting is not allowed. The number of decks in play also matters. Fewer decks or deeper penetration can shift the advantage. Although the 1-3-6 system is not a card counting strategy, if you are counting cards, adjust your unit size and bet progression based on the true count and deck penetration. In games with fewer decks, you can be more aggressive. In others, you may want to play it safe. Additionally, be mindful of table limits. Some blackjack tables have minimum and maximum bet limits that may not fit perfectly with the 1-3-6 progression. If the maximum bet is too low for your final 6-unit bet, consider scaling down the entire progression to fit within those limits. Finally, if you are playing a variant with side bets or bonus rules, you can adapt the 1-3-6 system to include these bets or keep them separate. Just be cautious, as side bets often come with a higher house edge and can increase your variance. As you prepare to play, calculate your bankroll and decide on a betting unit that fits your comfort level and the specific rules of the blackjack variant you are playing. Use the 1-3-6 betting sequence, but be ready to reset or adjust your bets if the rules change your expected value or increase variance. Monitor how rule changes affect your win rate and adjust your bankroll management accordingly. By making these adjustments, you can ensure that the 1-3-6 system remains effective and aligns with your bankroll management goals, no matter the game conditions.